Hey, what's going on, Ham Fam and POTA Ohana? It's Eric, Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India. I'm in Greenbelt Park in Maryland and about to do some POTA. When I pulled in, Dell N2NWK was here, so I met up with him again. I met up with him at the DC 5 Fair the other day, so keep running into him. It's pretty awesome. He's a pretty cool dude. So he's giving me some pretty good info about different parks and different places to go, so I really appreciate it. And about to start activating here, so let's take a look at the setup. Okay, X6100 with a 3 amp hour bio-NL battery. Got some coax, and then the 49-to-1 transformer with a end-fed half wave. And over here, lashed to the grill, I have the carbon 6 mast. And then the wire comes down to my throw bag, which I'm using as a weight to the other end of the wire. So at this park, there's a sign that says you're not allowed to attach anything to the trees. So doing it this way. So I need to use the phone for the activation, so I won't be able to record any of the activation. So yeah, I'll be logging with hammers and hopefully get maybe 20-30 calls in the log, and I'll be happy with that. We're back. 25 minutes later, 42 contacts in the log, and I need to get packed up and get on the road. So let's go do that so I can head off to DC and make some more QSOs. Hey, I realize it's super dark, but I'm at the Constitution Grove National Park on the mall here in DC and getting ready to do another quick activation. Gonna probably get 10 contacts and bounce. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India calling CQ from Constitutional Gardens National Park in Washington, D.C. Whiskey 0, Charlie Golf Charlie 5-9 in D.C. Just finished wrapping up the activation and packing up all my gear. It's 10 o'clock now, so I don't want to be here much later. Spent about 15 or 20 minutes on the air. Got 25 contacts, and that's good enough for me. I'm at Fort McHenry in Baltimore, a battle site during the War of 1812. The British Navy attacked this fort from the Chesapeake Bay on September 13th and 14th, 1814. During this battle, they bombarded the fort relentlessly. But by the dawn's early light on September 14th, it was evident that the Star-Spangled Banner yet waved. Francis Scott Key witnessed this battle and wrote the poem, The Defense of Fort McHenry, better now known as the Star-Spangled Banner. At the last park, I did 20, but there were so many stations in Europe that thought I was in Hawaii because of the KH6, and they were just blind calling me like crazy, and it made it hard to make contacts because there were so many people calling that couldn't even hear me because they thought I was in Hawaii and wanted the Hawaii credit. So yeah, I went back to 40 meters for this this activation, so I didn't have to get bothered by people who couldn't hear me. Anyway, 46 contacts in the log, and I'm off, and there's a couple state parks on the way back, so if I can, if they're still open by the time I drive through, I might stop and activate 1 or 2 more. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Echo Echo Sierra's first activation, and I was his first contact just a couple minutes ago, so I'm going to hunt him again with a club call just to make sure he gets enough calls in his log.
Great signal. 73, good luck. Thank you for hunting. Kilo Quebec 4.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra, you're 57 here in the park. Kilo 2946.
All right, thanks for 2946. You're 5 and 9, 59 into Pennsylvania. All right, thank you very much, and 7-3, good luck.
73, thank you. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Sierra. You still have one with you?
Oh, no, Roger, I'm here by myself today. All right, thank you, 7-3. This is Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India at White Clay Creek State Park in Pennsylvania, Kilo 6433 QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the Air, Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India, climb CQ POTA from Kilo 6433 White Clay Creek State Preserve in Pennsylvania. This is KH6WI standing by. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India. Kilo Bravo 3, Charlie Victor Oscar, you're 5 and 5, 55. I noticed that Big Elk Creek State Park was just a couple miles down the road from the last park, so here I am. There's not a lot to this park. So there's some picnic tables behind me under the trees and a porta potty and maybe some hiking trails over there. So I'm just gonna go to the picnic tables and set up the gear and make a couple of contacts. So, awesome. Roger, Roger, Kilo 6387 in Maryland.
Roger, we got Fair Hill State National Area, gotcha. You're a 5 and 5 here into my 2 parks, Kilo 5683. That's the one spotted, and then the second park, it makes it 2 for a Kilo 4208, 4208 QSL.
Roger, Roger, I copy both parks. Thanks for the activation, 7-3. I just finished activating the last park of my trip, Fair Hill State Natural Area in Maryland. It's for sure the last one because my battery died, so that was fun. I started 30 minutes before the UTC rollover, and within 35 minutes I got 77 QSOs, and thankfully 17 of those came in the 5 minutes after the new day, right before my battery died, so got spared on a failed activation there. So got the transformer here, and the antenna is literally just strung up. What is this, 4? It's sagging down to about 3 feet off the ground. And then I was originally going to put it in the trees way back there, so I put the carbon 6 up. But I could have just ran this all along the fence here, 4 feet off the ground, and it still would have been absolutely fine. So yeah, thanks for coming on this trip with me. And since my battery's dead and I'm flying out tomorrow morning in about 11 hours, this is my last park activation from the mainland until next time. So with that said, 7-3 and aloha from Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey India. All right, we'll redo that here. All right, 7-3 everyone.